Steven here from History Hustle, and I'm standing here on Genghis Khan Square in the Mongolian capital of Ulaanbaatar. In this video, I'll talk about the Mongolian revolutions that took place in the beginning of the 20th century. Now, this is kind of a complicated piece of history, so stay with me, but nevertheless important because it laid the foundations for the Mongolian People's Republic. We're going to go back all the way, 1368. By Kublai Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, founded Yuan dynasty came to an end. And what is now known as Mongolia went now under the Northern Yuan dynasty. Around 300 years later, the Chinese Qing dynasty conquered Mongolia. From that point on, Mongolians were ruled for almost 3 centuries by the Qing dynasty. But then, in 1911, the Qinghai Revolution took place and the Qing dynasty was overthrown. I made a video about that, check that one out. From that point, some Mongolian nobles saw their chance and declared Mongolia independent from China. This is known as the Mongolian Revolution of 1911. Mongolia was now under the leadership of the Buddhist leader Bogd Khan, which means holy ruler, according to Tibetan Buddhism. Also, Mongolia became a Russian protectorate because the Russians saw Mongolia as a buffer against China. During World War I, the Chinese military leader Yuan Shikai tried to conquer Mongolia, but this failed. But then, in 1917, the Russian Revolution breaks out, and also the Russian Civil War, with the communist Reds versus the anti-communist Tsarist Whites. 1919, Chinese forces occupy Mongolia. But 1 year later, who is there? The Mad Baron. Baron Roman von Ungern-Sternberg was a white general who commanded several white armies, and he took Mongolia. Now, this guy was called the Mad Baron because he believed he was the reincarnation of Buddhism himself. Also, he glorified extreme violence. Random killings happened every day. 1921, the Red Army takes over Mongolia. And this is also known as the Mongolian Revolution of 1921. The monarchy of Bogd Khan was restored. Key figure was Damdin Ulaanbaatar and his Mongolian People's Party. Bogd Khan became the leader and Ulaanbaatar became the Minister of Defense. However, both gentlemen died in 1923 and 1924. Search for a reincarnated successor of the Bogd Khan, which is traditional according to Tibetan Buddhism, was now banned, and the Mongolian People's Republic was declared in 1924. An independent state, formally, however, was very dependent from the Soviet Union. What, why, and how? Talk about that next video. That was it for today. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe on my channel if you have not already. And check me out on Instagram @History Hustle. And do not forget to like me on Facebook. Until next time.